Roughly 97% of Americans have no idea about what is coming, because what is about to happen is your city is going to struggle. Your city businesses are going to shut down. People are not going to be able to pay their rent, pay their mortgage, their car payments. Banks will leave the city. Businesses will start to lay people off. Things will go from bad to worse. It's going to happen soon. So I want to break down what's going on, what most people don't realize is even coming, and what you should do to prepare for it. So make sure you watch this entire video, and I'll explain exactly what is going on. But all I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoyed these daily updates. And now, let's begin. If you live within 2 hours of a major city, then you need to watch this video because experts are predicting what is going to happen next. Now, this means all major cities. This could be Seattle, Washington, Spokane, Washington. This could be Portland, Oregon. This could be New York City, Miami, Florida, Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, Los Angeles, California, Denver, Colorado. Right? The list seriously goes on and on. Could be Atlanta, Georgia. Okay? We don't know exactly what is going to happen, but experts are predicting if this is actually going to go really bad. Here's why. These are the things that are happening within your city that most people are simply brushing aside. Just listen to this. Evictions are going up. We are seeing evictions go up because of multiple reasons. People are trying to keep their home. Right? This is one of the biggest expenses you're going to have. This is what most people are just trying to focus on is keep my home, keep a roof over my head, keep my family fed. That's it. Not pay their car payment, not pay their credit card payment, not pay their utilities, okay? Not pay their student loans or their medical debt. Those are all being brushed off. But the key is evictions. Why are they going up? Well, they're going up for multiple reasons. Number one, landlords are trying to raise rents in order to make up for losses because of property taxes going up and insurance going up as well. Well, as a result, as they raise the cost of that apartment, raise the rents, what's happening is people can no longer afford it. However, they're waiting. They're trying to be patient. Okay? This is turning into a problem. Evictions are up in some major cities as well. Las Vegas, Nevada, their evictions are up. People are struggling because of the economy around it. And as businesses start to lay off employees, as people move away from the city, what's going to happen is, again, evictions will go up. People are simply going to leave because they can't afford to live within that city or so close to said city. Now, here's another one. Schools are closing down. I've talked about this. I talked about this in the spring, talked about this in early summer, where schools were going to shut down. We're going to see schools and school employees get moved from one location to another. School buildings would be completely shut down. And the reason for that is because we don't have the money that we once did. Okay? Enrollment for public schools is down. As a result, these public schools are not getting as much money from the state and the federal government. As a result, right, they have to shut down. There's no other option. Again, your city is not going to survive this. As we see evictions increase and people leave, as we see schools shut down and people leave and move, your city is going to struggle. You're going to see some major cities and you're going to see this all over. It's not just going to be in the west or the east. It's going to be all over the United States, where cities are actually pretty much going bankrupt. They're operating at a deficit, not a surplus, a deficit. We've seen this with some major cities recently, and things are going to go from bad to worse. Here's another one. Property taxes. These are going unpaid. We're also seeing, and again, this is happening, but it's troubling, where property taxes are slowly going up. In some cases, they are jumping because of values. But property taxes are going unpaid. As property taxes go unpaid, these properties will go up for auction. They will be auctioned off. People will buy them, somebody else will come in. The problem is the people that were currently living in the house. What happens with them? What happens with their assets, with the stuff that they have there? It's going to be a big issue. But here's another one. This is what most people don't realize. Over the past 4 years, we have received billions and billions of dollars. Okay? Actually, trillions of dollars in additional stimulus and assistance. Well, what we know is that the federal government has given us so much assistance, so much money to different states, cities, and different jurisdictions, that we have used some of that money to create different programs and services and things for our residents. Well, guess what? That money has dried up. But the programs that we created within the states and the counties and the cities, these weren't just one and done programs. Many of these were yearly programs that they wanted to bring back every single year. Here's the issue. And we've seen this with after school programs. We've seen this with homeless shelters and even state tax credits, where we have seen these programs pretty much pop up out of nowhere with some just magical funding. Well, guess what? The funding only worked for maybe 1, 2, or 3 years. We're now starting to see those programs run out of money. So guess what's happening? The cities, the counties, the states are asking for more. We need more money because we have to go and solve this problem. We need to put more money into this program. There's no money. Those programs are going to end. So think about this. The after-school programs that your children are going to, they end. Well, now you have to pay for daycare. You have to get off work early to take care of your kids. Or maybe the homeless shelters, they have to get shut down. Maybe your city converted a local rec center to a homeless shelter. We've seen that all over the United States. Well, guess what? Eventually, that money is going to run out. The homeless shelter is not bringing anything in. So what do? Convert it back? Well, that's probably going to take some more money. This is why some cities are not going to survive what is happening right now. Evictions are going up, schools are closing, property taxes going unpaid, and just the federal government not giving us additional money because COVID is over. Well, we're going to figure this out, but we're going to see very quickly that things are not as good as we once thought they were. And the reason why I bring this to your attention is because the majority of Americans aren't prepared for this. Over 90% of people have no clue what is about to happen. And this is why I want you to really listen. You need to be prepared. Okay, put more money aside in savings. Okay, pay off debt. Pay off credit cards. Pay off the things that are eating into your savings. Get another income stream coming in. Whether it's something online, some social media thing, an online business, you work another job, you sell a car, whatever you need to do. Put more money into savings, bring in some additional income. Okay, lower your expenses and be prepared for things to get worse. I've been telling people this for the past year. We're slowly starting to see it, and it wasn't until just recently where the stock market started to really sell off. Okay, and this is where some people were telling me that, you know what? It's happening. We see it. We see it now, but it's not too late yet. But if you wait until next 4 to 6 months, it could be a little bit late. So start now, get prepared, and be ready for when the worst actually comes. So I will leave you with that. But again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.